Well, we know too many stories of young people coming out to their families, hoping to be embraced with acceptance, only to be shunned and kicked out of the house. LGBTQ youth are particularly vulnerable to homelessness, and in San Diego, around 40% of homeless youth identify as LGBTQ, which is likely an undercount. Teens and young adults who lack a stable living situation need a place to go, where they know they'll be supported, respected, and offered the help they need to take care of the next step in their lives. And this shelter will provide all those things. The shelter will play an important role in the city's ongoing effort to address homelessness, and I hope will serve as a model for other cities in the region and beyond San Diego. The location couldn't be better. It makes use of an unused public space. It's near public transit, and for shelter residents who want to pursue higher education, San Diego City College is just down the street.
Helping unsheltered people of all ages get off the streets is important, but assisting young people ages between 18 and 24 is absolutely critical. Why? Because roughly half of the people experiencing homelessness today first became homeless at that age group. And this is how we can, as the Congressman noted, address the needs in this community. We know that there's an overrepresentation of LGBTQ youth in our homeless population, and this is the city's attempt to try and respond to that overrepresentation. And this is how we can reduce homelessness in the future, by connecting young people to supportive services earlier in their experience, so that we end this as a way of life and instead make it a brighter future for these young folks.
The last time I was in this room, I had the opportunity to watch young people experiencing homelessness with the Housing Commission's loving and compassionate staff dream up what this space should look like. So not only will it be more effective because of that, but there is a transformative nature to that process that by simply providing those young folks the opportunity to be heard, they feel more seen in this city. And so I could not be more proud of not just that we are doing this, that we are making better use of this space, but that we did it and we're doing it in a way where young folks who, again, have been cast out from their families, been told that they're not worthy of love from the folks who are supposed to love them most, our city is showing them love. And when they walk into this space and they see the way that it's built, they see that it's for them and by them, it's going to be incredibly impactful.
It is tragic that so many LGBTQ youth find themselves homeless. All too often, a young person comes out of the closet only to be kicked out of the house. But thanks to Congressman Peters, these young people are going to have a welcoming place to go. Congressman, thank you for securing these federal dollars to help homeless LGBTQ youth. Our local dollars are stretched thin, so having a congressman who can bring home federal dollars to help these LGBT youth makes all the difference.
At the San Diego Housing Commission, we're about people. It says it right behind us, and it's what we try to live every day. We want people to feel valued, feel seen, and feel connected. This is what this new shelter space is about. So many young people become disconnected. They become discarded and don't feel like they belong anymore. And once that happens, it can be so hard to bring them back in and to rebuild trust and rebuild their lives. Knowing these challenges, we're collectively together doing something different here. This space has been informed by young people for young people. Everything from the shelter design to the programs offered within it has been informed by transition-age youth and young people in the LGBTQ community. What you will see here is a place where young San Diegans can feel like they are connected to something again.
In addition to facing discrimination and harassment, LGBTQ youth are twice as likely to experience being unhoused as their non-LGBT peers. And LGBTQ youth and youth of color, particularly Black youth, are overrepresented in San Diego's unhoused population. We have a responsibility to provide these young people with the opportunity to grow into thriving, happy adults. And that starts with a safe place to lay your head at night. Thank you to the San Diego Housing Commission for truly listening to the experts, the youth housing providers, so that we could bring this amazing program to the youth with the youth feedback who are using it.